Heat-related deaths could rise by 444% in Sydney. For Darwin, that figure could be 423%. That's if the world warms 3 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. That is some of the findings from a major report from the federal government looking at Australia's national climate risks. It also found that 1.5 million Aussies are at risk of rising sea levels by 2050 unless climate change is dramatically mitigated before then. This paper looked at 3 scenarios: warming at 1.5 degrees, 2 degrees, and 3 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Those figures don't seem like much, but experts say each increase has dramatic implications.
Raising global temperature by 1 degree is about 20 billion Hiroshima bombs. It's an enormous amount of heat we're adding to the global system, which is driving more ferocious and extreme weather events.
For example, in Melbourne, heat-related deaths could increase by 259% under a 3 degrees Celsius scenario, or it could increase by 60% under a 1.5 degree scenario. Climate change could also have a dramatic impact on property prices. Values could drop by $611 billion by 2050 when you factor in things like floods, bushfires, cyclones, and the rising cost of insurance. Certain industries could also be hard hit. For example, any industry that requires you to work outdoors, like construction and agriculture, these sectors could see billions of dollars of lost productivity.
There isn't an Australian community that isn't impacted by climate change going forward, and there isn't an Australian individual for whom those impacts won't be real.
So what's next? It's important to note that none of these outcomes are inevitable. The federal government is expected to release its 2035 emissions reduction target in the coming days. Experts are calling for an ambitious plan to bring down emissions.
A weaker target means more destruction. A stronger target means a safer Australia and a safer community for all of us. So what we're arguing and what the science shows us is that we need to get to zero pollution as quickly as possible.